Three Filipino cardinals are set to participate in the conclave following the passing of Pope Francis. Let's get the latest from Rome. News 5 correspondent Mon Gualvez will give us updates on the ground. Mon, kamusta dyan?
Ed, naghahanda na talaga ang halos lahat ng mga Pilipino dito at syempre ang simbahang Katolika para sa mangyayaring conclave in the coming days. Yesterday was a great opportunity to see itong tatlong Pilipinong kardinal na magkakasama na umattend ng Mass together dahil sakto naman na Collegio Day. This is the 64th founding anniversary of Pontificio Collegio Filipino, in which dito nag-stay yung mga Filipino cardinals before na mag-start yung conclave at papasok na sila sa Sistine Chapel. Medyo talagang mailap sila sa publiko, especially sa media, nung moment na ito dahil first, nag-oath na rin sila as form of secrecy para hindi na nga magbigay ng anumang mga detalye, lalo't nagsisimula na rin yung kaliwat ka ng mga gatherings ng mga cardinals. And of course, secondly, is because this is the perfect time for them to pray and at least mas magkaroon ng oras sa kanilang sarili para maghanda sa darating na conclave. So there was a moment na talaga na after the Mass, in-exit sila behind the chapel para hindi na talaga makipag-socialize with the people, especially napakarami ding media na nag-aabang sa tatlong Filipino cardinals. So they are still staying in the Collegio before they enter the Sistine Chapel on May 7 or the day before May 7. And right now, Ed, talagang medyo dito, bukod sa lamig, umuulan-ulan na rin dito sa area in which ito yung in-expect in the coming days na medyo magiging maulan yung weather here in the Vatican.
Okay, Mon, we have, I think, 2 days left before the start of the conclave, and there's been a lot of talk on how long it could possibly go. Now, I know, of course, we cannot ask you how long that will be because you're not the one voting. But can you give us an idea? What's the mood there? I suppose kasi you've been able to talk to, I mean, I saw some of your photos. You've been able to talk to some of the Filipino cardinals themselves. What's the mood? I don't want to presume to ask you how they're voting, of course. It's more like, it's parang, in a way, it's like election day, like what we have here. Yeah, at least in a way.
Yes, it's an election day na walang kandidato at walang balota, na mangyayari dito na pagpipili-pilian ng mga cardinals. Pero the mood is actually the people here are excited in a way dahil nga sa pag-abang sa darating na or pagboto ng susunod na Santo Papa. So the Filipino community are really anticipating. They are all here. Maraming mga Pilipino, not because na dahil nga sa conclave lamang, kundi dahil din it's a jubilee year. That's another factor. At the same time, talagang Sunday din kahapon, kaya marami nagpunta dito sa may labas ng St. Peter's Basilica. So the mood is something na very anticipating ang lahat dito sa mangyayari. At saka some are excited, especially the 3 Filipino cardinals are joining the conclave this time, Ed.
Yeah, I can imagine. Now, in the earlier report we had, there was talk dun sa General Congregation of the concepts of synodality, which basically means consultations with not just among the bishops and cardinals, but also with the faithful. So in a way, parang it's a continuation of yung sinimulan ni Pope Francis, yung working together with the faithful. And as well, there was also some talk dun sa General Congregation, I understand, of bringing the church out of the past and more into the present and the future. So mukhang malaki pa rin impluwensya ni Pope Francis dito sa usapin, at least dun sa General Congregation. Parang laki pa rin impluwensya ni Pope Francis.
Yes, malaki pa rin yung impluwensya. The fact that most of the elector cardinals here are somehow appointed by Pope Francis himself. Kaya talagang yung practice niya are being, na exemplified with these cardinals na in-appoint ni Pope Francis, who will be joining the conclave at the same time. So, yes, tama yung binabanggit mo, Ed.
Okay, last question po. The conclave, excuse me, the conclave begins on May 7. That's Wednesday here, can you give us an idea how it will go, at least in terms of what time it starts? I suppose it starts in the morning, and what time they start to vote. Will they also be voting on the same day na May 7, or will it be the day after? Kasi baka meron pa yung, I'm sure there will be a lot of prayers, maybe some talk and some reflection among the cardinals, or will they be voting immediately once the conclave starts?
Yes, Ed, actually, we got an information from the Vatican saying that in the morning, there will be a solemn mass attended by the cardinal electors. These are the Pro Eligendo Romano Pontifice. And pagpasok sa Sistine Chapel, mag-oath sila. Mag-oath sila as prescribed din sa paragraph 53 or Universi Dominico Gregis. Kasama sa laman nito yung absolute secrecy, that no external interference. Pagkatapos niyan, iuutos na yung extra omnes, meaning lahat ng mga hindi kasali sa conclave ay palalabasin na, except yung mangunguna sa second meditation, the Master of Pontifical Celebrations Ecclesiastic. And then the second meditation will start that will focus on the grave responsibility ng electors. Pagkatapos ito, aalis na yung Master of Pontifical Liturgical Celebrations Ecclesiastic, and then election na. So there will be one voting on the first day of the conclave in which electors will recite yung prayers, tapos kung ready na silang mag-vote, mag-vote na sila. The Cardinal Dean will answer all the questions that will be will be raised on that day, at bawal sa lahat ng cardinal again na makipag-usap sa kahit anong paraan. Pwera na lang kapag emergency. Bawal din ng kahit na anong media consumption inside the Sistine Chapel. And on the second day, ganito pa rin, no? Pero mas meron ng 2 beses na boboto itong mga cardinal electors natin.
You mentioned they will be in complete isolation in the Sistine Chapel. I suppose by that you mean no devices, no gadgets, no phones, no laptops, no tablets, nothing at all. No consumption of media in the Sistine Chapel where they will be conducting the voting. But I'm also wondering,
Yes.
But I think you'll have several votes, several voting cycles per day, except for day one. When they retire at night, are they allowed to, if you would know, only if you would know, are they allowed to go online and be in touch with the outside world, or are they still in complete seclusion and isolation? I asked that kasi, iba yung wala kang contact with the outside world during the voting, that's understandable. Pero paglabas mo siyempre, pwede ka pa mag-email, pwede ba kayo mag-chat?
According to the Vatican, that is not allowed even after the election day or even after the days of the conclave na nag-held nga ng election. So talagang mahigpit na bawal ang exposure nila sa anumang media platform or any gadget that they will have, and even makipag-usap sa mga kapwa nila, mga cardinal electors. Bawal ang lahat ng ito dahil oras na may malaman na gumagawa nito at talagang na lumubag sa ganyang klaseng rule, they will face the possible excommunication dito sa pangyayaring ito. So talagang this will be a very, very strict implementation of that secrecy that they need to follow, Ed.
Okay, just as a wrap-up, so we will have one voting cycle on day 1, May 7. I suppose that will be in the afternoon of May 7. And here in the Philippines, we are 6 hours ahead.
Yes.
So malamang kung sakali man, the first voting cycle will be gabi na rito sa Pilipinas.
That's correct, Ed.
Okay. Mon, keep us updated, so we know what's happening there. No, sorry, my last question too. So what do we expect from you guys on May 7? Will you be reporting there early, or paano kalakaran natin yan?
Oh yeah, talagang on May 7, talagang nakaabang na halos lahat dito. On that day, talagang madaling araw pa lang, naka-ready na ang halos lahat ng media at mga tao din dito sa area. Kaya you'll be expecting from me updates on that day kahit madaling araw. At syempre talagang tuloy-tuloy na siya, no? To give you at least an idea, though 6 hours in advance ang Philippines from the Vatican, talagang at least an advancer on what will happen on the day of the conclave, Ed.
Okay, maraming salamat. Reporting live from the Vatican at mukhang nilalamig si Mr. Mon Gualvez. Mon, thank you.